Welcome to Sarasa Samutsaran School. This is Science Matayom 3, and my name is Teacher Carla Circulado. Let us begin our lesson for today by reading our vocabulary words. So please listen carefully as I read each words on our first set. Ecosystem. Ecosystem. Soil. Soil. Connected. Connected. Now repeat after me. Ecosystem. Soil. Connected. Very good. Now listen again as I read the second set of words. Biodiversity. Biodiversity. Urban. Urban. Logging. Logging. Now repeat after me. Biodiversity. Urban. Logging. Very good. Now listen again as I read the third and last set of words. Cultivation. Cultivation. Harmful. Harmful. Pollution. Pollution. Now repeat after me. Cultivation. Harmful. Pollution. Okay, so let's have our dictation. Let's practice reading and spelling. Number 1, let's read and spell together harmful. H-A-R-M-F-U-L. Harmful. Number 2, logging. L-O-G-G-I-N-G. Logging. And number 3, cultivation. C-U-L-T-I-V-A-T-I-O-N. Cultivation. Very good. Okay, so what we're gonna talk about today, or what we're gonna review, is about ecosystem. We will talk about the humans and the environment, and we will also talk about the deforestation. And of course, we will also talk about the causes of deforestation. So hope that you are ready, because we will begin. Okay, so now let's move on to our topic, which is in Unit 2, Ecology. And our topic is about ecosystems. Please open your book on page 22. Okay, so when we think of an ecosystems, do you have any idea about it? Okay, don't worry. We will tackle that or discuss that for today. Now let's read our first paragraph. Repeat after me. The study of the ecosystem is the study of relationships between organisms and the other organisms, and between organisms and the physical environment. Very good. So in simple explanation, an ecosystem is the study of relationship or links between organism, which is a living thing, to another living things. And from that living things or organism to the physical environment or the habitat or the place where they live in. For example, in this picture, we have a group or community of living things or living organisms. Okay? So each organism or living things are connected to each other. They have a relationship with each other. And they live in the physical environment, okay, which has sunlight, air, chemicals, and stones in their habitat. Okay, so the ecosystem is the relationship of each other organism together in the environment that they're living. So what is an ecosystem again? Very good. It's a study of relationship of organisms to organisms and to their physical environment. Now let's move on to the next slide. Okay, if you can follow in your books, you will see the diagram. Okay, so this diagram right here is an easy way to think about an ecosystem. So we have the air, water, land and soil, and biodiversity. Okay, let's think that these are organisms that are connected with each other. Okay, so it says on the second paragraph that the inner circle shows the living environment. Okay, so this is the ecosystem or the living environment, which is the living organisms. Next, the arrow shows connection. So the arrow right here appears and it shows that they are linked with each other. They have a relationship. Okay. Next, an ecosystem is like a web. If we break one string, the whole web will be broken. For example, the arrow right here, which is the air, is not here. Will it work? Will it affect water and land and soil? Of course, because it says right here that if it is like a web, okay, if there is no air or if the arrow is not here, they cannot survive without air. Okay, it will not work. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Everybody repeat after me. Humans and the environment. Very good. Everything on Earth is connected. So we know that we need air. Plants need air. Okay? Sunlight also helps us and also helps the plants to produce food. So everything, all organisms in the earth, on earth is connected. Okay, remember that. Next, humans need to find food and build homes in the natural environment. Okay, as humans, we need to eat. Okay, we get hungry and we also need houses to live in. And we build that house in the natural environment. Okay, that's why we need the environment. Next, many things humans do are not very good for environment. We can take a look at this picture. We see many garbage, right? Trash, also smokes, which is very harmful to our environment. Okay, that's why it says here, us humans are doing not very good for the environment. And we will talk about it more on our next slides. Everybody repeat after me. Deforestation. Very good. What is deforestation? Cutting down or destroying forest. Repeat after me. Cutting down or destroying forest. Very good. So as we can see in this picture, the man is cutting down a tree. If this man cuts this one too, cut all the trees in that area, the forest will be affected. The trees will die. Then that is deforestation. Okay? Clearing or cutting the trees in a wide range in that area. So this is another human activity that hurt or kill many trees. Okay, what is deforestation again? Very good. So now let's talk about the causes of deforestation. Number 1, water pollution. Everybody repeat after me. Water pollution. Very good. So water pollution can hurt or kill trees. That's right. We can see here in this picture, there's a lot of trash and garbage in the water. So if the water has trash or it's not clean, it will kill the trees. Okay? Because water polluted or water that is polluted includes bacteria, viruses, and other harmful for the trees and also for the living things that are habiting or inhabited in that area. Okay? If the water they drink is polluted, the trees can get sick. As we can see in this picture, we can see it's dying because it's getting a water that is not clean. Okay? So the trees are dying. It can destroy a whole forest. As you can see, the whole forest has many living things, not only trees, but other animals too. So they will die as well. Next, another cause of deforestation is the air pollution. Air pollution can hurt trees too because they have to breathe too. We know that trees gives us oxygen and they also get the carbon dioxide from the air. So if the air that they will get is coming from like this, they will die. Okay? So it says if the air has harmful chemicals in it, forest will be sick. Okay, so it comes from the car or factories. This car is belching a very dirty smoke. You can see here. So if there's many cars, there will be a lot of dirty smokes. As well in the factories, they are producing very bad or dirty smoke in the air. It has particles or chemicals that is very harmful to the environment. Next, another cause of deforestation is the logging. Everybody, logging. Very good. Cutting down trees to use as wood or paper is called logging. As we can see in the pictures, he has cut many trees already. But he will use that as a wood or paper for the humans to use. Okay, it's called logging. Okay, the wood we get from forests is called timber. We use it to make houses, furniture, boats, and many more. So the woods or the trees that we cut is called timber. Everybody, timber. Very good. So timber is one we use to make houses, furniture, and other more. Okay? Next, urban development. Everybody repeat after me. Urban development. When human population gets bigger and need to use more land, cities get bigger. This is called urban development. As we can see in this picture, this is once a forest. But since the population is increasing, or we are mothers giving birth and the population is getting high, we need to build buildings, infrastructure, schools, hospitals, restaurants, because urban development also help our economic to grow. Okay? It offers us many jobs and other services. But by urban development, we are also cutting trees. Okay? We cut forests down so that we can build more factories, houses, and other buildings. And it's very bad for the environment. Next, cultivation. Everybody, cultivation. Cultivation is growing plants for food or growing crops. We have to clear trees and rocks of the land to build farms. Okay, we are on a farm and we are farming, okay, to get more food. As the population increases, we also need to feed many people. That's why we have to make more food. But by doing cultivation, we are also cutting trees to make large spaces, and it's not good for the environment as well. The last one is called grazing. Everybody, grazing. Very good. So farmers have to feed their animals like cows, sheep, and goats have to graze or eat a lot of grass. So grazing means the animals eating many grasses. Okay? So when the animals is in this area, the farmer need to cut the trees around it so they can go or live in a large area. Okay? That is what we call grazing. They have to cut down a lot of trees to make fields for grazing because the animals need to eat grasses. Okay. For our summary, what is an ecosystem? Okay, we talk about the ecosystem is the relationship of each organism with each other and the organism to its living or physical environment. Next, we also talk about the humans and the environment. We talk about that everything on earth is connected with each other. What is deforestation? Yes, we talk about cutting of trees in a wide range or a large area is deforestation. And it affects other living things in the natural environment. And we also talk about the causes of deforestation. Can you give me 2 examples of causes of deforestation? Very good. Some causes are air pollution, water pollution, and grazing. Okay, and many more. Okay, so that's what we talk about on our summary. Thank you so much, students, for listening and paying attention for today. Don't forget to wash your hands, wear your mask, stay at home, eat healthy, and we will see you soon. Goodbye.